As I was contemplating board service with a nonprofit, I knew that I wanted to work with an organization whose primary beneficiaries are people who are later in their years. So in the cases of arts, it largely works with a group of people who, in many cases, have spent their entire lives raising families and bringing joy to others. They now just happen to be suffering from this terrible thing that we all know as dementia. And what brings me joy is knowing that I'm part of such a caring organization and board that's comprised of like-minded individuals who are truly committed to putting smiles on people's faces. And for anybody who's ever contemplated board service or volunteerism, I'll end this question with a quote that says, "The first step toward getting somewhere is deciding that you are not going to stay where you are." So please get out there and put a smile on someone's face. So the very first event that I joined was an Arts at the Museum program via Zoom. Now, this event was before I became a board member. And during that event, the moderator showed pieces of art and asked participants what they thought the artist was depicting and what those paintings meant to them. And I will say that I was blown away by the degree of creativity, imagination, and ingenuity that was displayed by the participants. Everyone was happy, engaged, and it was a demonstration to me how the power of art can awaken the mind. Now, the second example occurred when we were celebrating Arts' 10-year anniversary at the Woodmere this past June. I was listening to a story that was told by the curator about a man and his father who were visiting the museum some years ago, and it was during a showing of a Paris exhibit. And as the father, who had dementia, was looking at a painting, he turned to his son and he said, "Do you remember when we went there?" Pointing at the picture. And all his son could do was cry as he thought that that part of his father's memory was lost. That was another example where I truly understood how the power of arts and culture can help reconnect some of those receptors that dementia has broken. And I bet anything that those tears from the son were tears of joy.